Solace with Southern Middle Realty, powered by Keller Williams. Call my cell, even on game day, 931.
Morning, everybody. Good to be back today. We love being here. Don't we? Yes, we do, Holly. Let's see. Share all this. Somebody going back lead off? I ain't see nobody this morning. My Facebook is weird sometimes. Morning, Christy. Hitting lead off today. Good, Christy. I think it doesn't even show that we're live, but it does show that we're live. There it is. Morning. Yeah, missed you too. They just not the same. I've shared it with everybody. Oh, Glenn, good morning to you. Kevin, Trey.
My papa's name was Glenn. Trey.
Yeah, the text, Christy, may take a minute because I'm not looking at it on Facebook. I'm looking at it through the admin side. So it takes all the text or all the comments from any of the Facebook pages or YouTube or whatever and sends them over. So it may not be immediate to me. I think it's somewhat quick.
I feel like I didn't have a good show on Tuesday.
I thought it was solid. You lost 2 reels in the fake, which is embarrassing. But
I'll do better today.
Deidre. Morning, Deidre.
I hope all the babies feel better.
Is her sick?
Well, there for a while, it felt like it was just like one would get it and then the other one and then the other one.
Remember that when the kids are little, that's how it is. They just
you try and keep them away from each other.
Walk-in incubators.
Don't even go in your brother's room.
They go to preschool or school or whatever. Manchester City schools are out today and tomorrow due to the illness. People are losing their mind. The county's not out, buddy. The comments are funny. One of mine was like, somebody was yelling at the county schools, like, do your job. I'm like, their job's to educate the kids. It's a teacher thing more than a kid. They're like, I know my kid was sick. I'm like, oh, well, there's a lot of kids in the school system. I think it's a teacher issue usually, teacher and sub issue, more so than a student issue. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready to do this thing? All right. Good morning to you, everybody. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle here, 6:30 until 8:30. Folks, I can hook you up. This warm weather has got me thinking summer, beach, it's mild out there. Well, I can get you a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Orange Beach, Alabama, and I can save you 15% because you're a Thunder Radio listener. I know, that sounds too good to be true, but it is not. Go to our Facebook page, facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio. At the very top of the page, there is a pinned post that's got the link to the condo and the promo code, which is Thunder15. And when you book, you're going to save 15%. We loved it there. 2 pools, hot tub. It's absolutely great, and you're going to save some of that money. So get on over there and book now. All right, let's take a look at the temperature before we get started this morning. It is currently super mild for a February the 6th morning. It's 64 degrees outside the Unity Medical Center studios today. It's not going to get a lot warmer than that. 68 for your high. 70% chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm. I heard some rumbles of thunder actually as I got in my truck this morning to come in. So, and it sprinkled on me a little bit. So we're going to see some rain, possibly some storms. 25-mile-an-hour wind gusts today. Just a spring kind of day here in early February. 80% chance of the same kind of thing overnight tonight. Low of 46, and then tomorrow 58 with a 20% chance of showers. And then Saturday 72 with a 30% chance of rain, and then we cool down. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So we won't even talk about that. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsboro Food Company. They are going to be donating 10% of their cafe proceeds on Friday to the Dream for Weave Foundation. So if you've not tried the Hillsboro Food Company yet, you've been thinking about it, I have not been out there to eat. Well, you got groceries there as well, but on the cafe side, breakfast and lunch, if you eat there on Friday, they're going to donate 10% of the proceeds to the Dream for Weave Foundation. So y'all get out there and try them out, 6 to 6. But they got breakfast and lunch on Friday. Get on by there and see them today as well. All right. I do believe on that note, it's time to welcome in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO and president of Peterson Media Group. She's by far the looks inside of this studio. She is the president of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce and the Seth Green Fan Club. She's the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, and one of the main reasons the rockin' world continues to go round. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us.
Glad to be here.
That's a good one, isn't it? You can't go wrong to start your day off with a little bit of motivational music.
I like that me and you can have a conversation that nobody else knows about.
Right. Tracy, they're allowed to keep their kid out of school without the school telling them, thanks for starting this, Jessica Addison. Yes.
What did she start?
Oh, I guess trying to get, I don't know, the school's opening and closing and our involvement, I suppose, is the deal there. Tracy, these are Charmin soft parents. Oh, I agree. For the most part.
I screenshot something that guy said on a post the other day that I was going to read.
What is it?
Hang on. They would probably get a better education if they were not out every time it's cloudy. 3 days, 4 days.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Is that going to make or break them, those 4 days sprinkled in there?
Yes. Dr. Carmen said they moved past Charmin Soft. Like the city schools, I don't think they have any teachers left, I think is the problem. Or subs. Like they literally can't educate them. They're all sick.
My kid was going to be really smart, was really going somewhere, but they
snow
took off
days.
4 snow days,
Yeah.
2025.
College declined them. All right, let's take a look at comings and goings, what's happening in and around the Manchester and Southern Middle Tennessee communities. We do have some news from last night. Coffee Middle School girls advanced to the semifinals of the section tournament. They got a win over Oakland. And the Coffee Middle boys, just a tough loss. A 3-pointer with 2 seconds to play cost them the game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they ended up losing by 1 last night. So a tough loss for the Raider boys. That ends their season in middle school ball. But the girls continue on. They'll play tonight at 7 at Stewart's Creek if you want to go up there and support them. We are 1 day away from the border battle rivalry with Warren County, Coffee County High School basketball and Warren County High School basketball. It's Friday night the 7th at Coffee County High School. I believe, Holly, we are over $110 a point now. I think we're in the $112-ish a point range, somewhere around there. Don't hold me to that. It's not me keeping up with that. Really want to add another $20, $30 to that. I'd like to get that up a little higher, closer to $150 a point. So if you want to be a part of that, and you're not quite sure what it is, it's really simple. You're like, hey, I want to be a part of this. What do I do? You just pledge how many dollars per point you want to give. We've had people do $2 a point. We've had some people do $5 a point. It doesn't matter. Whatever you can manage. You say you do $1 a point. Tomorrow night, the Coffee County girls score 50 and the boys score 50, which is just a good round number. That's 100 points. Then you give $100 to the Dream for We Foundation, a 501c3. Your donations are tax deductible. And, of course, talk to your accountant about that. But it does go to a great 501c3 organization that helps athletes in our community with thousands of dollars in assistance and scholarships and things like that. So we're super looking forward to it. You can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio. At the very top of the page, there is a pinned post. You can make your pledges there in the comments, or you can just call us. Tell us, 728-1320. That'll be fine. You can email me, josh@petersonmediagroup.net. Plenty of ways to get in touch with us and make those contributions. And McMinnville, in the same game, Warren County, they'll be doing $1 per point to the McMinnville special games. So they're going to raise some good money there. So I think we're doing $1 a point to each. Thunder Radio is. So we want to help out both sides. You can do that as well if that's what you choose. We have several people doing that.
Yeah.
Pumped about it. Other things that's coming up in just a day. We are 8 days away from Valentine's Day. That's next Friday, y'all. So do not forget to get them flowers. And we are 31 days away, pretty much a month away from the return of daylight savings time, which I am pretty pumped about. I know we don't get an extra hour of daylight. Every year I get a phone call and a lecture about how you don't actually get an extra hour. It's usually right around the week of, because we'll run a story about it here, and then somebody will call up here and I'll get a dissertation on how it's not actually an extra hour. I really enjoy that phone call every year.
I believe I believe I've heard this story.
I'm trying
trying
to stave them off. I'm hoping they hear this and they get it, but I get it, and they won't call. Anything from you? Got chili cook-off Friday night, or no, just a chili? Is it chili cook-off Friday night for the high school beta club or something?
Yes.
Or DECA? It's at the high school cafeteria during the basketball games, so you can check that out.
Yeah.
You just blanked over there. She said, I had a bad show Tuesday. I'm going to do better.
I was not here. I was thinking about something completely unrelated to the chili cook-off. Yeah. Chili cook-off in the cafeteria tomorrow night. Don't eat before the game.
The Coffee County High School cafeteria.
Come get some chili.
To be clear.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, there's all kind of cafeterias.
Sorry, high school cafeteria.
Like Coffee County High School cafeteria.
Yeah.
Not the Tullahoma one, or maybe somebody's watching in Shelbyville, not the Shelbyville one.
You're right. I need to be more clear.
I'll talk to you about your job performance. I'm going to need you to quit. All right. What was that?
I'm not quitting.
Anything else in the comings and goings world?
Probably so.
Holly walks in here with the verbal intention of having a better show than she did on Tuesday, but
comings and goings is not a good segment for me.
A little prep.
I prep the whole show.
No.
This whole show.
You need to put in more
2
effort.
hours a day, every Monday through Friday. I do the whole prep.
Well, we weren't even here yesterday.
Well, the show that you heard, I prepped for that one. So
maybe
I can admit my weaker points, and comings and goings is not. I'm always like, is that today? That's always, I'm in a state of, did I miss that?
Yeah. Well, we get busy sometimes. Like the schedules fill up.
Yeah.
For us.
It's just, having, I have so many different calendars.
Yeah. We probably should put them all into one. You had your first chamber lunch as president on Tuesday. How did that go?
It was good. I got to put on these, it's the VR goggles. And they have this program now that you can.
And the city schools are doing it. Manchester City Schools.
And it's with the VR. And basically, you get to try out different professions.
Yeah. Like you did a vet.
You could do a vet, I did. I was assessing a patient in the emergency room. I put a blood pressure cuff on. So somebody was in surgery, like knee surgery.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I kind of fiddled around with the VR before the luncheon started. And then
Before the luncheon start.
Shut up, golly. And then during the presentation, they needed a volunteer.
Yes.
And so I raised my hand. I would do it. And
way to be a leader, President. Good job.
Well, Tiff was trying to get you to do it. And he like melted into he says, I'm not doing it. And he would not even look up. And I was like,
have we not had the discussion on here about how anxious I get in situations like that, about how in school I absolutely hated it. When teachers called on me, I did not like it.
I got to do a lot of stuff I hate right now.
Well, you're the president of the thing, not me. So
I don't mean with just that. I mean, I got to do, I don't like doing things with my job, but I got to.
Well, you had the option of continuing in the medical field, and you still have that option. So you can go right on back.
I don't recall it going down like that. So we get up there and the lady's putting the goggles on me. She goes, okay, what profession do you want to try? And they were going to simulcast, like put what I was looking at up on the screen so everybody could see what I was looking at.
Yes.
And so I told her, I said, I want to change oil. And she said, okay, that's not a profession. How about vet? And I was like, okay, that sounds good.
I want to change oil.
Well,
I thought they said they had those in there, where like a vehicle technician.
She said that was like a life skill.
Oh,
that's
okay.
a skill.
Yeah, it is, but a skill that someone who's working on a car would know.
Or people that change their own oil.
Sure. So anyway, so you get to do vet tech, and we got to watch her do it. It was pretty neat. But I was proud. She volunteered to go up there and just kind of do her own thing. Way to go, Holly.
Yeah.
You're such a good leader.
Thank you.
And you didn't mess up anything in the announcements, I don't think.
It was a little, I started to talk into the microphone.
Oh, yes.
And it was
to start the thing off.
The meeting. I was like, hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. But they didn't.
You weren't loud enough.
I wasn't loud enough. Yeah. I tried to rest it.
You were a little soft-spoken. And so and I feel like the speakers weren't turned up.
It was intimidating a little. So anyway, I had to get them to.
That's what she did. She goes,
excuse me, class. I would have been an awful, terrible teacher.
You should have picked up that microphone and went over there and cut the lights out.
Raise my hand.
I'm not gonna do this again. Anyway, all right. That I thought you did a great job as your first luncheon. So
thanks, buddy.
All right, we've got more things to do. We're here till 8:30. We got games later. Stupid silly stat. Name that tune. Chance to win prizes today. Don't forget, Manchester City schools are closed Thursday and Friday due to widespread illness. So if you have a kid in those schools, which is College Street, Westwood, and Westwood, then do not send them. They will have no one there. There's no after school or any kind of in-school care today. It's all closed down while they disinfect the schools, and hopefully everybody gets home and gets better. We'll be here until 8:30. Keep it right there. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt knee.
Yes. Oh. My days are busier than I would like. I need a personal assistant.
Can I leave my job and be your personal assistant?
That's a guy. Your first order of business is to hire somebody to do your job. And also it doesn't pay.
Well, neither does my job.
You get paid.
I get paid no attention.
You get paid all the attention.
No.
I give you plenty of attention.
No,
you don't need any more. I want her to have the right amount of attention. If you give her too much, then she gets used to it, and you can't pull back. You gotta train them. Follow me for more marriage tips.
Yeah, don't follow him for marriage tips.
I'm just saying, if you set the expectation too high, you'll never be able to live up to it. You got to keep the expectations low.
So Tuesday, we had a staff meeting
We did.
in Tullahoma, and Tiffany always has these meat sticks
Yes.
with her. A little healthy
A little
snack.
snacky snack.
I love Slim Jims. I love them. I'm like Macho Man Randy Savage. I love to snap into a Slim Jim. But Josh, all the time, it's like, those aren't very good for you, Holly. Those are not good for you. It's got a lot of sodium. He tells me beef jerky is better. I like beef jerky, but I prefer like a meat stick, I guess. And I see Tiffany eat. I don't like healthy foods. I don't like the way they taste.
You like healthy food, you like healthy drinks, and she don't want to work out. Follow her for more life tips.
If I find a snack, no, I like fruits and vegetables. Those are healthy things, but I don't like healthy breakfast bars and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, I always see Tiffany with these meat sticks, and I was so hungry Tuesday. I was like ravenous. And I started asking, I was like, Tiffany, what brand is that? That tastes good. What, you like that? And she was like, these are my favorite. And she looked in her bag to see if she had another one. I was hoping she had another one. She didn't.
The anticipation of the story is really building up.
She takes it off and lets me break off the
There
end
we
of
go.
it.
That's all we had to have.
I eat it, and it's good. It's good. I liked it. And I was like, wow, that's something that I would buy and carry as a snack. So I ordered them, and they'll be here Thursday, which is today.
Good story.
I left there still thinking about the bite of meat stick that I had. Went to Walmart, tried to find them. I was like a crackhead for meat stick, and I found them, but they weren't that flavor. So I got them. I didn't like them as much as the one she had, but I just got a message. The delivery is delayed till tomorrow.
Oh, no meat stick for Holly. We get to the chamber lunch and she goes, I've been thinking about Tiffany's meat stick all afternoon or all morning. I'm just glad you're excited about it.
Well, I am.
I can come in clutch. I'll hook her up with some meat stick. I know where to find one. What? I know where they're at.
You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. That is Bailey Zimmerman.
I thought.
Holly, Bailey Zimmerman on the bump back this morning.
Need me nothing but a spot out in the country.
It's a pretty good one. All right. Glad to have everybody with us today. We got the games coming up in a minute. I want to say about Dirtworks real fast. Got some rain in the area. Maybe you got standing water in your yard or at your business. That's a problem. You don't want that to happen because A, it can mess with your foundation or it just causes mosquitoes or problems like that. Get the lawnmower stuck. You just don't want that. Dirtworks can take care of that standing water. They are the skilled surgeons in the excavation world. They're affordable. Talk to them at Dirtworks at 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782. And online, you can see their work at dirtworksforyou.com. That's dirt, W-O-R-X, the number 4, the letter U.com. All right, Holly, what are we doing here? I don't even know. You planned the whole show.
I had the hardest time last night trying to come up with something that for this segment for me is the hardest because I can read tweets. That's something we can do, or I can talk about something that happened in our lives, but
Usually there's something going on.
It's been kind of dead lately. I didn't know what to do. I was stressing. So we're doing shower thoughts here.
Oh, Holly's shower thoughts or other people's random?
Maybe I'll throw some of my own in there. You won't know which ones are mine.
I'll know exactly which ones are yours. She's got things like, you ever get on your own nerves
That's where. So I'll know when Holly throws in her own shower thoughts.
Okay, so go to bed. You'll feel better in the morning. Is the human version of did you turn it off and back on again?
Yeah.
Things do seem less
Less
heavy
heavy.
in the morning.
Yeah. Just get some sleep.
I'll be so tore up about something, just like, oh my gosh, I can't stop thinking about it. I'm tore up. I'll go to sleep and I'll get up in the morning. It's like, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I've tried to help you with that over the years, and generally it's never as good as it seems or never as bad as it seems. Just
have you tried unplugging me and plugging me back in again?
Many times, actually. Still broken.
Here's just something to ponder, maybe later. Even when a balloon is half inflated, it's still completely full. Okay.
Man, the mind really gets some exercise on the morning show, doesn't it? Stuff like that.
Okay. Nothing is on fire. Fire is on things.
That's true.
So from now on, you have to say fire is on the house, not the house is on fire. Yeah.
I guess that is true. Along those lines, do you eat soup or do you drink soup? And is a hot dog a sandwich?
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is good stuff. This is shower thoughts.
Yes. Things that occupy your brain.
Hot dog is not a sandwich.
It's not. Unless you ate them like we ate them growing up, when it's on a piece of bread.
Oh,
not
gosh.
a bun.
When my
I would get cold hot dogs just out the fridge.
Yeah, I would too.
And then the bread's all soggy because it's just like it's not being cooked.
You put the cold hot dog on the bread?
Didn't. That's just what was given to me. Here's a cold hot
let me
dog
try
on
again.
some bread.
You ate cold hot dog on bread?
I didn't know no better.
I just ate the cold hot dog without bread, like a meat stick.
I did that sometimes as well. I'm just saying I was served lunch. Here is your hot dog on this piece of bread.
Was it cold?
Yes.
Okay.
How many times I got to tell you? Here's a cold hot dog.
I guess
I just reworded it a few times.
I ate it because I wasn't allowed to use the stove. I was like,
she doesn't
is
listen to me.
Is an adult giving that to you? And if so, why didn't they just heat it up?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's
just like bologna rolled up in a tube. I mean, so I eat cold bologna. I prefer cold bologna.
Let me go through it one more time. Someone put a cold hot dog on a piece of bread, served it to me. That was lunch. Sometimes it was heated up. I'm just saying at times I got a cold hot dog. I didn't go get it. I was given a cold hot dog. Are you with me?
I went and got my own.
Oh, yeah.
I
also sometimes got my own. I'm just, at 8, 9, 10 years old, it's like, hey, here's lunch.
My lunch.
Sometimes I got my own lunch. What is the matter with you?
I think what might be worse than a cold hot dog on white bread is a hamburger. One of your mama's, not your mama, but just anybody's mama. A greasy frying pan hamburger slapped on white bread.
I had that too.
I know. I hated it. I hated it because the bread.
It's not meant for that. The grease went right through the bread.
Oh man, there's no bread. Yeah. A bun is thick, right? Yeah.
It's made to handle that grease.
Yeah, but especially the bread we bought.
Yeah,
there was no match.
Trey wants to know if Holly's still waiting on permission to use the stove. She doesn't use it much.
Somebody at our house left the eye on all night.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
It was one of the children.
I think it was the boy one.
Yeah, he was making noodles. I still haven't addressed that yet, but it's like I walked into the kitchen this morning and could feel the heat in there from it being on all night with nothing on top of it. It was just hot eye.
Sometimes I think it'd be,
It was on medium, so it wasn't,
The kids, they're ready. Here in the next couple years to probably move out. And then something like this happens. And I'm like, you can't live on your own.
You're going to die. You're going to burn your house down in your sleep.
Fire will be on their houses.
That's the way to put it. Just to be clear, the cold hot dog was served to me.
Sometimes.
Yes.
I
I should.
Nobody ever served me a cold hot dog, so.
Okay. Well, I didn't know.
How do our brains remember that we forgot something, but then can't remember what it was? Like if you're going to bring me to this
I know. That happens so
road,
much.
why can't you just...
You remember the fact that you forgot something. That happens to me every day, though. There's a lot of blank spaces up there.
This one says, someone dreamt about you last night and you have no idea. I have random dreams about people that...
I had the dream last night about the lead singer for Rascal Flatts. He was in town, and I bumped into him at the food line. We were just talking. I was like, what'd you break up for? What happened? And we just had a conversation. I was like, the craziest dream. I'm not a Rascal Flatts fan at all. I don't even know that guy's name. I'm just like, I think that's the lead singer for Rascal Flatts right there pushing his buggy. And we were just talking. And then I was mad this morning. I woke up this morning and was mad that I didn't ask him to play a show at one of my friends' restaurants. And
I should have asked him that. Why didn't I ask him?
But that was a conscious awake thought. I'm like, why didn't I ask him? In my dream last night.
See?
To play.
Now you know why you were mad at that. So I don't think it's like
it's a different level of mad that she is when I dream cheat on her. I wake up and she's just standing over the top of me.
I don't think those two are comparable. I don't think forgetting to ask somebody something is the same as husband cheating. I don't think those are the same level of angry.
Yeah. I woke up the next day still in a dream, like, man, that happened or whatever. I've never woke up mad at myself for not asking someone a question. Like, why didn't I ask him? I mean, he was in town. I guess he was living here.
Have you ever been having such a good dream? Just the best dream. And you wake up and you're like, no, please take me back in it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I can get back in it. But
the dream?
Yeah. It just never is the same.
You can't. It's not.
But I can get back to it. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
I can't get back to them.
I can get back to it sometimes. We don't have any more time here.
Trey had a good shower thought. He said, your stomach thinks all potatoes are mashed.
You know, my grandpa I don't like my foods to mix. I'm not as bad anymore I'm not as bad as I used to be, but I mean, he would just eat stuff he would eat applesauce with his steak. Like he just threw it all together and ate it. And he's like, well, it's going to the same place anyway. And I'm like,
it don't taste the same.
I get so mad at him. I'm like, no, that's nasty. That is nasty. You're eating cheesecake with your hamburger. You know, he would just not literally do that. But he would mix anything. I mean, I got things that I actually like to mix, but I don't like my food to touch. And I eat my food one at a time.
The thing that drives me nuts
autistic, I think,
about Josh is
the one thing
when it comes to eating is he saves his meat for last.
Well, I stopped that.
I'm like, that's when it's the hottest. That's when it's only going to decrease in temperature and get a little tougher as you eat your green beans.
And I've stopped doing that. I for the longest time, I wanted to save my best food for last. That was my thought process.
It was best when they brought it out first.
So now I'm like, well, but also it was a bad eating habit to be in because it was like, I want to eat that whole thing and I'd be full, but I'm like, well, I'm going to eat the rest of this because it's the best one. So I've started eating the best thing first. So I'll save a little bite for last if I'm still hungry.
I never eat everything on my plate.
Holly never eats half the things on her plate. And she has a thing that she won't finish something. She'll leave one bite or leave one swallow in the bottom of the glass. She will not finish something.
Well, it's just spit at that point.
Lindsay said this problem you have is from the cold hot dogs as a child. Probably. All right, we got the more morning show. We're here until 8:30. Getting you to work, getting you to school for you county school students. Sorry, county school students. Guess you should go to the city. Good recruiting pitch right there. Getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. I'll let you know what's happening over at Granddad's in just a minute. And we got the games to play next.
At La Rivera Mexican Restaurant in Manchester, it's always happy hour.
So let me let you in on a little interaction with someone yesterday, and you name who it is. You ready? Let me find it.
What? What is this?
I'm going to read you an interaction I had with someone yesterday, and you tell me who the person is.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to let you.
I like games.
All right. Hang on. I gotta find it. Sorry. Are we getting out for sickness or is that a rumor? Me, I don't know.
I know who.
Hang on. A little bit later. Schools are closed. City and county? Me. City. Will county be closed? Me. Doubt it. 30 minutes later, next text. You think county closes? Me. No. Then I sent a screenshot of that. I was like, do you think if you ask me a third time, the answer will change? Shut up. Who is that interaction with?
That sounds like Ashley Parker.
That's Ashley. She literally asked, you think the county will close? Me, I doubt it. 30-minute break. You think county closes? Like that was right on top of each other. Like the texts were next to each other. There was no break. There was nothing in between them.
Yeah, Trey said the girl one. That did at the beginning sound like the girl one.
Yeah.
But the end when she
Well,
said
she doesn't know the
shut
difference
up.
in city and county. She's filling out scholarship applications.
Spelled scholarship wrong.
Spelled scholarship wrong. And then she left her mom's occupation blank. And Holly was like, why didn't you finish filling this out? She's like, well, I didn't know. I didn't want to put radio girl. So, hope the scholarship committee's not listening. You know? Yeah, just, I'm surprised she's not text today. But like, will the county be closed tomorrow?
I don't know why she's asking you. She knows everything before
it even
anybody.
happens. I know. I think she knows everything because people who will know, like me, in every category, she harasses them until she gets that information.
I don't know. She knows. I'll hear something from somebody and I'm like, hang on, let me ask. The mighty and powerful Oz. It's the mighty and powerful Ash.
Right. She knows everything. She says where the gout come from. I don't have gout. Holly's got the gout. She didn't have cold hot dogs.
I did.
Oh, you?
I got
So
them
that's how you got the
myself,
gout.
but I didn't eat them on white bread. I just
What?
like a beef. Just
It's awful cloudy out there.
Dr. Kameen says it's slightly raining on his way to work. Cancel everything.
Let me get on the mic and do that for you right now. Everything's canceled. It's slightly raining. Send the kids home. I don't get all that upset about the kids getting their days off. Well, the teachers more so. I could care less about the kids.
I don't care about them kids.
I don't care about the kids, but I want the teachers to get their days off. If not, they work for free. I've learned so, and I don't want nobody working for free. Government workers or not. He said I had to turn my windshield wipers on.
Would you marry me if I asked
We
you
weren't
twice?
we weren't on yesterday. Yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of Toby Keith's death. That's still hard to believe right there. He was only 62.
Who?
Toby Keith, are you paying attention?
No.
Like she is not paying attention to this. I could tell she was waiting on me to say something else to
So I
rattle her.
could pick up on what you were throwing
Right.
down. I was reading Trey's comment.
Oh, well. Oh, who's paying attention to the video now?
He said, you want the teachers to get their days? They work half the year.
Oh, yeah, no, I do agree. They only work half the year. But they get free, or they got like so many snow days that they work for free. So, unless they get to take them. So I'm all about them getting it. No, yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of Toby Keith's death. That's what I was saying. I was playing.
Oh.
See here?
He was only what age?
62.
Oh, that's young.
Yeah, I know.
That's only in like 22 more years for me.
I know. I'm a big Toby Keith fan. I loved all of his stuff. Saw him in concert once. It's pretty good.
Toby.
Yes, at the Bridgestone.
Okay. We're playing games here.
Nope, you're telling everybody what's happening.
I'm
At
having
Granddad's is what you're going to do.
Super Bowl party this Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday. I wasn't ready.
I said before the break, that's what we're doing. We come back. Tell everybody what's happening at Granddad's.
I didn't.
I'm going to have a better show today than I had on Tuesday. Who said that earlier in the show?
I still feel like I'm doing better.
We're having a Super Bowl party
Today is, Super Bowl party
Sunday.
Sunday.
They open at 1.
Stop. They open at 1:30. Entertainments from 2 to 4. Beer specials throughout the day. Full menu along with dine-in only specials. You can also call them for your party needs, wings, barbecue, and more. Find Granddad's at 620 Woodbury Highway. Hang on right fast.
Trey said, I'm not sure Holly's going to make it 22 more years. I don't think so.
I'm going to tell you what's on their lunch special.
Yeah, for today.
The line. Yeah, fried chicken, barbecue pulled pork, turnip greens, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, baked beans, coleslaw, pepper slaw, pasta salad, cornbread, or roll. Like I said earlier, find Granddad's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
Well, let's do something else. Get Holly off the mic.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Him, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid silly stat wrapped up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester, Tennessee. They do all of your custom exhaust work. So not everywhere. I've learned this. Not every town even has someone that does custom exhaust work like they do. So visit them at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. They got your other automotive repairs as well, alignments, tires. They got financing available on a brand new set of tires that can be super expensive. So stop by and see them. 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Locally owned and operated. Open 6 days a week, too, Monday through Saturday.
48% of men only do this on the weekend. What is it? Family show. 48% of men only do this on the weekend. What is it?
728-1320.
What is our prize?
Yeah, we got a free car wash to Club Car Wash here in Manchester. It's a $25 MVP wash. It's like the good one, the best one, I
Okay.
think. So,
Don't forget about the other prize.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not the right prize.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Wrong prize. I did forget about the other prize. I got 4 tickets to watch the Lady Vols play against Ole Miss on February 16th. How about
Boom.
that?
Yeah.
At the Tommy Bowl. So I've got 4 tickets, family 4-pack, to watch the Lady Vols basketball team play Ole Miss on Sunday, February the 16th, if you can get the right answer today. All right. Morning show. What's your guess?
Hey, good morning. How about shave?
Shave. That's a good guess.
Excellent guess. Not it, though. Morning show.
Play video games.
Play video
Good
games.
guess.
Not it. Good try. 728-1320. Right answer wins 4 Lady Vols tickets. Wrong answers, you get to call back and try again.
48% of men only do this on the weekend. What is it?
Trey says change their bath towel, which I'm pretty sure it's a dig at me. But yeah, I mean, I'll use the same towel 3 or 4 times.
I don't see how you can grab that wet towel.
It's not wet. You hang it up
It's
and it
damp.
air dries.
It's damp.
It air dries.
Dr. Carmine says actually get some sleep.
That's a great guess. Because that's pretty much when I get my sleep. Morning show.
Sleep in.
Sleep in.
Oh,
Good
sleep
guess.
in. Not it. Good try. Morning show.
Mow the grass.
Great guess, but not it. It's not cut the grass. At my house, I try to do the cutting the grass thing on the weekend, but it gets to a point, especially in like May, where it's been like I had to cut the grass 2 times a week. So
I love it when he cuts the grass.
morning show.
Mow the yard.
Good try, but no, not it. Not mow the yard.
Who
4
says
tickets.
mow?
You well, I say mow the yard.
You say mow?
Yeah.
You
or
don't.
cut- I just don't say lawn. That's when it's real fancy.
I say
Mow the
cut
grass, cut the grass, but
You gonna cut the grass?
I usually say cut the grass. But I can say mow. Morning show.
Eat a big breakfast.
Good try, but no, not it. 48% of men only do this on the weekends.
Yes.
I got 4 tickets to watch the Lady Vols play Ole Miss on Sunday, February 16th. If you can get the right answer this morning, I'll hook you up. Yeah, I bet Food City Center. Tommy Bowl. 728-1320. We've had a lot of good guesses, none of them correct. I don't want to give a hint. I think we've got a good one today.
48% of men only do this on the weekend. What is it?
Dr. Carmine said hopefully not brush their teeth.
Well, that's job security for you.
Yes, true that.
He'll always have something to do.
Yes. 728-1320. Morning show.
Wash the car.
Wash the car. Good guess, but not quite right.
I wish Josh would wash my car. I feel like that's man's work, but it's okay. I'll do it. I would like to discuss getting a smaller vehicle.
Yeah, I saw her trying to park yesterday. Twice. Twice she got out of the car. I'm like, how's the person next to you going to leave? 728-1320. I need right answers this morning on Stupid Silly Stat. 48% of men only do this on the weekends. It's a good one today.
Prize is 4 tickets to go see the Lady Vols.
728-1320. Morning show.
Go dirt bike riding.
Not it.
Dirt bike
Good job.
riding. That's a 50. If
It's not going to be
almost
50%. Yeah. They're not 50% of guys riding dirt bikes. I get the thought process, but I don't think 50% of dudes are out riding dirt bikes. But I get the thought process. Well, I got time. That's what I can go do.
And that's probably something they
Probably
like
something
to do.
they like to do. Yeah. Still don't got the right answer. I'm waiting patiently. 4 tickets to watch a Lady Vols SEC ball game for free. Trey says cook.
I wish you would cook for me.
I cooked steak the other night.
Cook for me, wash my car.
Morning show.
Go fishing.
Go fishing. Good try, but no. Not it.
I took some pictures for a senior last year, Jake Barlow, and he would not smile. His mom begged him to smile, would not. While we were doing some things, he walked down to the river and caught a fish. Biggest smile ever.
Morning show. Hello? Are you standing under a waterfall? Nothing. Morning show.
Go hunting.
Go hunting. Good try, but not it. This is going to be something that most any guy is going to do. Not every guy's hunting. Not every guy's fishing. Loving every day. Not everybody's doing that. This is something that pretty much any guy can do or will do at some point. But 48% say they just do it on the weekends. Morning show.
Just go riding around for fun.
Just go riding around
Cruising?
for fun. Not it. Well, same caller that wanted to ride dirt bikes. He's all about getting out and riding something. He wants to ride something. Well, they want to ride something.
Yeah, Jacob, 4 tickets to the Lady Vols.
How about that? All 4 of them. 728-1320. Morning, Joe.
Get a haircut.
Get a haircut. That's a good guess, but not it. Not it, bud. I appreciate his guess. It's a good one when you stump Bud. That should be a whole nother game.
Yeah.
That dude knows everything. And so if you ever get him stumped, you've done well. And he's got him stumped twice. 728-1320. This is not I need another hint. We need to give a hint here.
Okay.
What's a good hint here, Holly?
Let's see.
Without giving it away.
Okay. If this is something you're only, if you're only doing it on the weekend, I feel like you should step up your game.
I feel like you should do it more.
I feel like you should do it more.
Okay,
It's something you should be doing more.
48% of guys only do this on the weekend. Holly feels like you should be doing it more. 4 tickets to watch the Lady Vols morning show.
Is it Call Their Mama?
It is Call Their Mom. Well done. Who are we talking to?
It's Nikki.
Nikki, you're going to be looking perfect in that orange Jeep headed up to watch the Lady Vols.
Heck yes.
That's another Nikki, Holly.
This ain't this.
I'm just
No.
kidding.
It's Mama Nikki.
Oh,
I was messing with
Josh,
her.
you're such a punk. Golly.
Yes.
Okay, Nikki, I'll reach out to you here after a while and get your email And
we'll get your tickets. We'll get your
they're
tickets to you.
they're
We'll get your tickets to you. Thanks,
digital.
Nikki.
Digital.
All right.
Stop trying to cut me off and just let me say what I'm going to say.
They're digital.
That's rude. You're being rude.
Not
I
being
need to
rude.
finish the thought.
Call their mama. So 48% of guys say they only call their mom on the weekends. They're busy. They're busy dudes.
I call my mom every day, but I guess girls are different. The boy one calls me. If he only called me on the weekend, I think I would be a little upset.
He'll call you more than that. It was at 48%.
He
so
called-
half of them are going to probably do it more.
Maybe less.
Maybe less.
He does call me, and it's usually to see what's
for dinner.
Hey, Mama, I was just wanting to see what's for dinner.
Last night, he'd be riding back home from church at 7:30. And he'd be like, oh, what y'all got for dinner at the house?
And I'm like, it's 7:30. We ate
Have you
hours
not
ago.
ate? We ate dinner at 4:15. He's like, well, yeah, I just don't feel like stopping. He will come home. That dude is frugal. He will come home and make some ramen. Probably not the healthiest thing, but he's not going to go out and pay to eat.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
He
There for a while, he was into that, maybe senior year in high school, but he figured out how expensive that was. And he's like, I can save a lot of money by not paying to eat out. Dr. Carmine said my wife and her mom call each other and then have nothing to talk about.
I usually will call my mom on the way to work. It's kind of just like my morning routine. So on my ride to work, I'll talk to my mom. And sometimes we don't have nothing to talk about, and she'll just tell me what her dog is doing. Bubba's out here in these leaves. Bubba, get out of them leaves.
Oh, now he's smelling something.
I bet something dead has been over here because he's rolling around in it. So it's not that we have anything to talk about. We're just
on the phone.
On the phone.
Ironic, because Holly hates talking on the phone. Hates it.
I do not. And I have a friend who he don't like to text. He would prefer to make a phone call, and he knows.
Oh, yeah. He told me this the other day on the way to Columbia. He said, Holly texted me, so I called her.
I know.
He does it on purpose. So.
Just text me. I don't.
She
Because a lot of times I'm doing something, so I got to hold the phone up, and that after a while that gets to hurting your neck when you hold that phone there. Like I'll be folding clothes or
put it on speakerphone. Yeah,
but then I got to carry it around. I'm still only one-handed.
You gotta get you some AirPods to lose.
We met a gentleman the other day, and he had those glasses.
Yeah, he had I've seen these before. They were Ray-Ban glasses, but they make them where you can, it's got a video camera on them, and it's got a little ear.
He can watch stuff on the screen.
Yeah.
Of the glasses.
Yeah, but you can't see it.
You can't see it, but he can sit there and he can watch something.
Yeah, and he's got little ear pods that go with it, so you can't hear, but he can hear. It's
no. He said there was not. Did he say there was ear pods?
Oh no, it's not. But it's like
it's in to where it's in the arm of the glasses, and he can hear, but you can't hear it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Meta
glasses. Yeah,
that's what it was. Meta glasses. Not something I plan to. They're not as expensive as you would think. But I just don't feel like I need that. Just something else for me to lose and be anxious about. Something else for me to charge that I'll forget to charge.
When I put on those VR glasses at the chamber luncheon the other day, I don't know why, but I took my glasses off before I was trying it, and it gave me directions. It was the lady next to me was like, "Okay, just read the words on the screen and do what it said." And I was like, "I can't see them. Why did I take my glasses off?"
Ray-Ban Meta glasses. They have them as sunglasses or as clear lens. They are $379.
That's not as much as I thought it was going to be. Actually,
well, these are $329. I guess they're just different. These ones, I think the ones like he had looked like they were about $379. They were transition lenses. So
that would be handy for me at ball games.
I bet the video quality can't be great. Right?
I don't know.
Maybe I can get them to send me a free pair to review on the air because the morning show is such a big deal. I could sell them some product.
What's an AirPod?
AirPods. The
earbuds?
Yeah. Yeah, for Apple AirPods.
What is the one? The Beats? Is that Apple?
No, they're Beats.
I like the headphones that go on your ears and not in it. I can't get anything to stay in my ear. It always comes out.
I don't like the AirPods. I tried them. I didn't have a pair, but
They were shaped funny.
Yeah, they didn't really stay in my ear well. I just got some JLab Pro Pops. They were $29, and I love them. I use them just for working out or running. They stay in my ear good and they sound good. But I don't use them for phone. Like people use the AirPods for, like Jacob at our office has them. You know, they talk on them or listen to music in them. Or whatever.
Sometimes I see he has his.
The sound goes through it if he's got them set right. Like you can turn them on noise canceling or pass through. It's got different settings.
I see him. I'm like, oh, I don't want to bother him. He may be working on something, but he always hears me when I say his name.
There's a setting on them to where it'll accept outside noise that'll pass through, or you can turn that off or whatever. So I'm going to lose those. I'd rather have my $29 ones. That way when I lose them, I'll just go get another pair.
You had the ones that you liked for a while, and it had like a U-shaped thing
wrapped around your neck.
Around your neck.
Love those.
Yeah.
Love those. Because I wouldn't lose those. I could just hang them around my mirror in my truck.
The thing hung around your neck, but then there was a wire connected
that came out.
Yeah.
I love. That's what I used to run with and stuff. But I don't know. They finally broke or something, and they could not find a pair that was the same. I don't know. But I had them for a couple of years. Anyway, that's enough product review on tech this morning. That's a whole nother segment. Let me remind you, the morning show is brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. This warm weather, mild weather, more than anything, has got me thinking about being at the beach, being in the warmer weather. 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo, Orange Beach, Alabama. We stayed down there over Christmas break. Absolutely loved it. I'd never been to Orange Beach. I've been to Gulf Shores, which is pretty much the same thing, but I feel like it's less busy over there. They got some really good restaurants. I could put you on the 8th floor of the Shoalwater 802. 2 pools on site, got a hot tub on site. There's a tennis court, basketball court out there, right there on the beach. Great view, a short walk. There's really no walk at all. Just go downstairs and you're on the beach. Go to our website or go to our Facebook page, facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio. Right there at the top of the page, you can find a pinned post that has the link to the condo and the promo code Thunder15. By using that promo code, you save 15% just by being a Thunder Radio listener. So go do that right now. Facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio. We can also help you out with it. If you just give us a call, 728-1320, we'll help get you booked up. Get that booked up now before all the good weeks are gone. You're listening to The Morning Show.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's free local news update is brought to you by your hometown grocery store, Spring Street Market, 801 South Spring Street.
When the AirPods first come out, the guy in Kroger, they got his head took off. He was very loud. And choice words later. Yeah. I remember when the very first Bluetooths came out, looked like a huge bug on people's ears, but I wouldn't notice them. So people would be walking around like in Walmart just talking, and I'm like, who are you talking to? I never, and still won't do that. I can't do that. Even when, you can talk on the AirPods, but I cannot be walking in a store and talk with no phone next to my ear. I'm not going to just talk to a Bluetooth and let people just guess what I'm doing. I can't. I'm never going to be able to do that.
You see somebody and think they're talking to you,
yeah.
And you're like,
hey. What's what I was talking about? I remember when the very first Bluetooths come out, it would look like a huge bug on your ear, and people would have, but you still wouldn't really notice them, and people would be walking around talking, and you're like, what? And then
what is it with people walking around talking on their speakerphone? What are you doing?
I don't get that one.
Who
I have gotten to where I like talking on my speakerphone more, like
I have to
walking
be like,
around the house.
Turn it off. I don't want to hear that conversation.
Or here, like I'll put it on. I just don't like to hold the phone up next to my ear, so I can put it on.
Neither do I. That's why I don't like talking on the phone.
But I have to sometimes. It's a thing.
Josh is chatty Cathy. He just likes to talk to people. AirPods Max Holly. Let's look them up. AirPods Max. Oh, okay. Are they headphones?
Yeah, yes, honey. Have we not talked about this? Talk to the people. I gotta go make a quick check story.
It says
What if I can do it here? They're earbuds.
no.
I'm not seeing those ones.
But they're called AirPod Maxes, but they're not.
They're telling how much that is.
Let's see. Take a closer look. View in your space.
Yeah, I don't use the speakerphone in public, Brian, just to be clear. I just like to use the speakerphone more than I used to. I don't know what's happened.
Oh, come here. It says, do you want to view these in your space? Like, do you want to see what these look like in your room? Look, it literally, that's like the best
Technology.
Best quality.
It puts it right there.
I'm going to get them.
Gives you a good scale as to how big they are.
That's neat.
It's a good scale.
How do you get out of this video?
He said, I can't stand that. We were at Elmo's eating the whole time this girl was. Well, that's the problem right there. You were eating at Elmo's. See? La Rivera.
Oh. I'm trying to. Oh, they're $550.
Oh, we won't be getting those. Is that for the whole set or?
Josh would be like, that better come with $400 in the box.
Yep. No shame. I just don't know why sometimes stuff's so expensive. You know. We're going to bump back to here. We'll do this one. It's going to rain today. We'll do a little rain as a good thing. How about that? How about that? Tracy, you can find them cheaper on Facebook Marketplace. I have the worst luck on Facebook Marketplace. I don't like dealing with people over there. They lead you along.
Listen,
they don't
we
want
was
me.
trying to sell a truck one time. And Josh put it on Facebook Marketplace or something. And we rode, where was it that we rode up there so that guy could look at the truck and say that the tires were bad? You remember?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because it was kind of sketchy. And I was like, Josh, let's just go. Let's just don't.
I do remember that. I vaguely remember that.
We drove forever.
I was like, nothing wrong with them tires. I just drove it here. I was like, get some new tires then. I don't. Our neighbor has the best luck with Facebook Marketplace. We'll go over there and she got a brand new set of furniture in her living room. She's like, I got this for $50 on Marketplace.
New Blackstone grill.
I got a new Blackstone grill.
Barely used. $5.
I know. I try that, and the legs falls off the Blackstone as soon as I get out of the truck.
I like porch pickup. Local.
Yeah. Well, if I post something for sale on Facebook just to friends and not use Marketplace, I do better.
Sing it, Holly. What is rain?
It's a good thing.
Yeah. A little rain in the forecast today seems fitting. Let's take a look at that weather forecast for you. It is currently 64 degrees outside the Unity Medical Center studios here at Thunder Radio. Headed for high of 68 today. 70% chance of rain showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. And it's all. I got some rumbles of thunder at my house this morning on the way out the door, and a little bit of sprinklage as well. It's a new word, sprinklage. Overnight tonight, 46, 80% chance of showers. Tomorrow, a little cooler, 58 with a 30% chance of showers. We stay at 50 Friday night. Then on Saturday, 72 with a 30% chance of rain. Heavy rain Saturday night, and that's going to clear us out of the precipitation for a day or two, but it's going to be cooler on Sunday.
into Monday next week. More February-like weather as we get down to around 50 for the highs, but still not terrible. I'll take it. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsborough Food Company. Hillsborough Food Company, of course, they got groceries every day. They got their cafe open, but tomorrow, circle your calendar for tomorrow. On Friday, they will be donating 10% of proceeds from the cafe side of the business to the Dream for Weave Foundation, which is, of course, near and dear to our hearts here at Thunder Radio. Nonprofit foundation helping athletes in our community, lots of scholarships, lots of financial assistance for athletes. Well, 10% of the proceeds on Friday. Also, on Friday, you can go by and see Fresh and Fruity. They'll be doing 10% as well. So it's a couple of different businesses making that happen. We appreciate them. Hillsborough Food Company will be open at 6 o'clock, 6 to 6, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturdays. All right, Holly, we got more games here.
Yes, we're going to play Name That TV Show theme song. Josh is going to play a 1, 2, and then a 3-second clip of a TV show theme song. Once you have figured it out, give us a call, 728-1320. Tell them what they're going to win, Josh.
A car wash this time, right?
Whatever you say.
Car wash to Club Car Wash here in Manchester. MVP, $25 wash. You will win it if you can name this TV theme song. Seven two 1320 to take your best guesses. If you've won in the past 30 days, cannot claim prizes.
I've never seen an episode of this show.
Really?
Yeah. Have you?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe I think I have, but like I didn't watch it. You know what I mean? Like it was on. I kind of like, hey, what's this? And watched it, but
I've never seen it.
Didn't come
I
back to
couldn't
watch
tell
it
you
more.
any of the
Apparently nobody else
cast.
728-1320. Name this TV show theme. Well, name the show the theme song goes with, and we'll hook you up with a free car wash to Club Car Wash in Manchester. $25 value. Give you a little more there. Get you a little more. Extra second. Nobody's biting this morning, Holly.
That's okay. That just means that I picked a good one today.
Was it yesterday you thought or Tuesday you thought you had them, and they got it on like the first 1 second? I played 1 second one time.
They're smart.
They were able to get it. Morning show.
Is it How I Met Your Mother?
It is How I Met Your Mother. Well done. What's your name?
Hayden.
Hayden. Well done, Hayden. Come on by. Is that a TV show you watch often?
I've seen it a few times.
All right. Well, good job. Come on by the Thunder Radio studios. I'll hook you up with this car wash, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you listening, Hayden.
I've never seen. I think my mom watched it. She's actually the one that recommended that clip. I've never seen it.
Well, not a bad recommendation. It took a minute for somebody to get it. Hattie had it over on the cameras pretty early. That's all right. If you, a good time to remind everybody, if you win a prize on the morning show, couple of things. If you win, you can't claim prizes for another 30 days. And also, if you win, you have to pick up your prize within 30 days or it goes back in the basket. So I write a little date on it. So Hayden's got till March 6th. Well, I guess March 8th, since February is a shorter month.
All righty.
Why did they pick February for the shorter month? Like, why is that a thing that happened?
I'm
sure there's a reason that I probably didn't pay attention in school. Why are all the days 30 or 31, but February's not? Why did that? But it's a leap year sometimes. I don't get that. Why didn't they just take the days? There's 365 of them. Divide them up by 12 and then go with that. Is there not a good number? Can I not? I know that 12 doesn't go into 365. So just have maybe one day, 1 month that was different. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they felt like after January we needed a break. Are you Googling this?
Yeah.
Y'all just hang on a minute while Josh...
Well, you just can't get the days even. Maybe that's what it is. You just have to do it odd like that. But I don't get the leap year thing. I don't know.
I have nothing. I have nothing to contribute here. I'm drowning.
I'm just going to sit here and
No,
let you
I
do
hate it. It's making me uncomfortable. I'm starting to sweat.
Yes. All right. Well, congratulations to Hayden there, winner on today's. Brian said, "There's more shower thoughts for you." Yeah, we had shower thoughts earlier in the show, so I'm just contributing to that segment. That's all. What's next? Thursday.
Yeah, a little Thursday, little Tennessee man.
Tennessee man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do that next. Birthdays later on in the show. I need you to call those in 728-1320 or 728-3526. And then we'll keep going till 8:30. So we got a lot more morning show left. Keep it right there. You're hanging out with us on Thunder Radio. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
At Coffee County Bank, we believe in better. For nearly 50 years, we've bet it all on better. Since 1975, we've...
So, if it's like you can't get 12 to go into that. But why did February get the weird one? Thunder Radio.
Hey, this is Bud Riddle saying while he's on commercial, I'm going to put $1 a point.
$1 a point, Bud Riddle. We appreciate you.
Yes. Okay. Y'all doing a good job. See ya.
Appreciate you. Bye-bye.
He said,
This is Bud Riddle, Riddle Trucking.
This Bud Riddle Trucking.
We know.
He's probably the only Bud I know.
Right?
He's so sweet.
Oh, yes. $1 a point. Add it up.
Order what? I listen. When Black Friday come around, I ordered a pair of Beats, first generation, like the very first ones they ever made, because I don't ever buy myself anything, and they were on sale for like $80 something, and I was like, okay, I'll get some of those, and I've used them. Josh, the Beats that I got, they come with a cord, and it hooks into my radio, so I don't have to wear those janky headphones. I can wear the Beats with my radio and listen to the games.
Nice. Yeah. So for $500?
$80.
Oh, not the AirPods you were just talking about. They're something else.
No, the ones that I bought in November.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you've had those.
Since November.
Okay.
I can wear them during the games.
Yes,
and
listen.
And they're more comfortable.
Good, Holly. I was getting a lesson from Glenn on February's got fewer days. Even numbers were considered unlucky. This is an even number. So they wanted 365. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
Allied Ford Lincoln was founded in 1955. This year we celebrate our 7th year in business. A lot of things have changed in 7 years, but the way we
What? What?
Nothing.
If you have bought vehicles from us in the past, we can't thank you enough. And if you are new to the area and have never bought from us, come see why. For 70 years, you can trade right with our wife. Start your morning the right way at 9.
That's right. They got breakfast at La Rivera.
People do a lot of killing in Tennessee.
Yeah, I feel like we got a lot of murders here. I don't know if it's right or not, but it just seems like it, doesn't it? You doing swap shop day?
When you asked me that, I
feel like you said you were going to do swap shop for me today.
Whatever the opposite of turning somebody on is, that's what that feeling I get when you ask me that.
I can't find no shade, just 2 more rows in a
Thunder Radio morning show, hanging out with you until 8:30.
Get a long convoluted answer on the February thing during the break. too much to read. Basically, it's dumb, but it's fine. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
City schools are closed today and tomorrow. Manchester city schools, that is. So just understand that they are not going today. County schools are. Illness, I think. So Kevin says February short because January feels so long after all the holidays are up. That's a good point. Make February shorter. Make it feel like you got an extra month done quicker. It's not a bad idea. All right, the morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo, Orange Beach, Alabama. I'm going to save you 15% by being a Thunder Radio listener. Go to Facebook.com. Search for Thunder Radio. At the very top of our page, to the pinned post with the condo. Use the promo code Thunder15 and you save 15% on your booking. All right, Holly. It's Thursday.
Okay, a former Smyrna officer. Officer is charged with forging doctor's notes to help students skip school. Shut up, Josh. Just
what?
A former golly.
I didn't say nothing. I'm just sitting
You're
here.
in my head now.
It's not my fault.
Stop it. I'm professional.
Yes.
A former Smyrna police officer is facing serious charges after she is accused of forging doctor notes to help students skip school.
Interesting.
Last December, the TBI looked into allegations that Lindsay Clemens forged documents she gave to the Rutherford County school system. It was an investigation by special agents with the TBI, along with detectives from the Smyrna Police Department. They learned multiple doctor's notes for excused school absences were forged and submitted by Clemens, who at the time was a patrol officer for the police department. See, I was thinking maybe she was an SRO.
Right. Yeah. That's what I thought when you said it. I was like, well, she knows the students. So this person just randomly is doing this. TBI is involved.
Says she's a patrol officer. A grand jury indicted her on 19 charges of forgery and 6 counts of identity theft. 37-year-old Clemens was arrested Wednesday and booked into the Rutherford County Jail on a $40,000 bond.
So Trey makes a good comment here on the cameras. He said they should probably continue to investigate that. There's probably more there. And he said that as I was thinking in my head, I'm like, if you have an officer like that, where that happens, if you have a lot of issues like that where that happens, if you've got a good attorney, if your client was charged by this officer, can you not get? I mean, like pretty much anything she has touched
is tainted.
Should be, yeah. It is, yes, that's a word that you said on the air.
That's a word.
Yeah, it's tainted. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you stand behind her work as a police department if that's what she's been up to that you know about?
Sure.
Like, you got to be like, well, anything she has had her hands on.
Like she lied about this. What else has she
lied about?
Yeah.
And if I'm a criminal defense attorney and my client has had dealings with her, I want that all thrown out. That's just me. I just feel like, is that not something that should happen?
I think that's definitely something that should be looked into or discussed.
Trey says Thursday, the USAID.
God.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. I've got the list of the things the USAID was spending money on. It'll blow your mind.
No, let's talk a little bit about it here.
You want to talk about it here?
Yeah. You have that list.
Well, there's a couple different lists, but here's one. And it's billions of dollars, $42 billion or whatever. And that, people are very upset that Donald Trump and the Department of Government Efficiency want to shut down this department completely, basically, and just take it out of their own thing. But so when you hear things like $30,000 or $40,000, I'm like, what's the big deal? It's at a 42 minute. But I mean, this stuff adds up, right?
Yeah, it adds up.
So here, listen, $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces.
Serbia.
Well, this is foreign aid, so this is what it's for. $47,000 on a transgender opera in Colombia.
Because that's important.
Well,
that's
it makes you feel good when you send in that tax check, doesn't
Listen,
it? That's where it gets to me, is because when it comes tax time, I'm going to have to send a check.
Right.
To the government. I have to write out a check to the U.S. Treasury, and I've got to send it to them. And then you see this. And how do you not lose your mind? Like, I don't know how you can't get upset about that. $32,000 for a transgender comic in Peru. Yes. $4 million for funding for the Center for Climate Positive Development. Whatever that is, I don't even know.
But the thing is, they're outraged by that, but they're not outraged that there are people still displaced from the flooding in North Carolina and the wildfires in California.
$50 million to fund contraceptives.
People
in Gaza.
are without homes
right.
because of a natural disaster, but the transgender comic covered.
$16 million in funding for institutional contractors in gender development offices. What even is that? So there are lots of different things in that list. It goes on and on and on.
I wish that it's 2025. When we go, can there not be something like how you go into a fancy McDonald's and it's got the Coke machine there and you can just click whatever
the different flavors of Coke? Yeah.
Can we not do that in the voting booths where you go in and you pick, okay, I want my tax dollars to go to helping farmers?
Yeah. Because I feel like our representatives certainly aren't making that happen. I think that's supposed to be their job. That's what
you say, okay, you got the department of whatever got this much money because that's where the taxpayers said they wanted it to go, and then everything. I mean, then I don't know why is that not a thing.
In more Thursday news, I got this one for you, which is also pretty good. I saw this yesterday. I sent it to Holly, but she didn't read it. So, $8 million in taxpayer dollars have gone to subscriptions to Politico.
$8 million
for subscriptions to Politico. So no wonder, and I think there was some Associated Press donations I've seen somewhere too. So no wonder the politicos of the world were not happy about Donald Trump winning the election.
Right?
I think they saw it coming. $8 million.
Good.
And look, I mean, shout out to Politico for taking advantage of whatever was going on there, but $8 million. I mean, you could probably use that in North Carolina.
Right?
Or California, or wherever it's needed. But no, Politico's getting subscriptions. Subscription revenue.
It's got to get behind that firewall.
It's a paywall.
Paywall.
Not a firewall.
What's a firewall? That's a term.
That's security for your websites.
Well,
and
that's
your
why I don't
network.
talk to people.
Paywall.
Paywall.
Anyway.
The other day at work, our office manager's last name is Pacino.
Mm-hmm.
But Brian asked her if she's any kin to Al Pacino. And she said that is how they are related, like distant cousins or something. But she said somewhere along the way that they changed, like the pronunciation shifted from Pacino to Pacino, but it's spelled the same.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, have you been to High Point? And she was like, no, I've not been. I'm like, yeah, he had a hideout there. He had a hideout at High Point Restaurant. And somebody else walked through and he said, that's Al Capone. And I was like, oh yeah, Al Pacino, Al Capone. I got them mixed up. So I really shouldn't talk to people.
Yeah. Remember that one time you said that the Levines were brother and sister?
Adam Levine and Avril.
And they're not.
And that's not, their last names are not even spelled the same.
Not even spelled the same.
So
just when Holly's talking, well, she's not a news anchor, so it's okay. You know, it's just whatever she says.
Please double check it.
don't
please
trust.
Double check what I say.
She's not a news person. She's just kind of she's over there. But you do an excellent job hosting the morning show.
Yeah, thank you.
Was there a Tennessee man that you needed to do, or do you want to do that in the 8 o'clock hour?
Sure.
All right, Thunder Radio morning show here until 8:30. Birthdays next. I've only got one birthday on the list right now, so y'all call more birthdays in. 728-1320. We'd love to hear from you. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr.
Holly invented fact checking. The need for it. Because of Holly, that Meta has fact checkers now. I don't think that's accurate. Birthdays are next. Yeah, no, there's an extensive. It's crazy, and they're losing their mind, losing it. And they're talking about shutting down things like the USAID. I'm like, well, look what you're doing with the money. We can still provide certain aid, but this is what happens when government gets too big. There's no.
Did I say something?
Who knows?
Those clapping hands? I don't know what I said.
Who
Kevin
knows?
liked it.
Who knows? Sometimes she says blah, 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 saying the exact right answer or wrong answer. You ready for tweet of the day? It's going to make you mad.
No.
Can I tell you all the tweet of the day? From Jameson Daniel. Here we go. From Jameson Daniel.
Who's that? Just
somebody, I don't know, just a
okay.
random person on Twitter.
All right.
We don't like to get too political on the show, but you kind of have to right here. Yeah, I guess we don't have to.
But we're gonna.
Colin Kaepernick.
You messed up. Hi, everybody point laugh at Josh.
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Colin Kaepernick knelt, and his career was over. Elon does 2 Nazi salutes, and no one bats an eye. That, my friends, is what we call white privilege.
Oh gosh!
This dude has 39,000 followers.
They're still on the Nazi salute.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing, or is that an old tweet?
No, he tweeted that 11 hours ago.
I thought that was debunked.
No, 11 hours ago. Well, they don't care.
They don't care. They're not fact checking.
Well, I mean, when you look at his Twitter feed, you could not have imagined a more evil man than Trump. You know, he clearly got a problem in.
Here, well. Yeah, I guess you're just going to run into that.
Oh, yeah. But X is evil. This is on Twitter, and it's in my feed. I mean, if y'all watch the show, you kind of know where I'm at, right? So I feel like you see a pretty wide, diverse amount of opinions, or good ones and bad ones on here.
It's not filtering out just the ones that you side with.
Right. The greatest threat to the United States is the refusal of Republicans to take responsibility for January 6th. That's the greatest threat to this country right now. That's what's on Twitter, people. That's what's out there. I don't see how I have a lot of Democrat friends, and we get along great. I just don't understand that opinion. I don't get it. I feel like it's probably China.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Calling your birthday 728-1320. At the end of the day today, we'll be drawing for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Yesterday's winner was, I guess it was Ralph Whitty. They didn't circle his name, but he was the only birthday, so he must have won the birthday prize. Today, we need a birthday. We need more people. We have one name on the list, and we'll give away that pie later on. We'll also give away a cake at the end of the day. Today, let's go drum roll. Happy birthday, Caden Freeze. Happy birthday to you. And that's all I got, Holly.
Today?
That's all I got.
I have a very special birthday today. Loyal listener, River Musall, turns 9 years old today.
Shout out, River.
Happy birthday, buddy.
River. Is he a loyal listener?
Loyal listener, yes.
How old did you say he was?
He's 9.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I thought he was like 3. I did not realize he is that old. Morning show.
I got birthdays for today.
Go ahead.
And Patrick Clark.
Aaron Patrick Carr.
And Patrick Clark.
Clark. All right. We got it down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get it right, Holly. Golly. Didn't you
You
get
sound
it?
a little frustrated with me.
He was mad at you. So happy birthday, Aaron Patrick Clark.
Zsa Zsa Gabor has a birthday today.
All right.
There's more.
Oh, well, I'm waiting.
Mm-hmm. Ronald Reagan has a birthday. That movie was pretty good.
Reagan? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
What's his name? Did a good job in it.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid, yeah.
Mhm.
Babe Ruth has a birthday today. Also, Axl Rose turned 63.
Oh.
Yeah.
He is just 63.
Just 63.
Oh. Drugs were not his friends.
Also, the late Bob Marley has a birthday today.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all those people. All right. Different Quaid.
Yeah.
That's Randy. Let's see, there's Dennis Quaid. Is it Randy? Who's the other Quaid?
Yeah, Randy.
Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid is cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid, his brother, is Dennis Quaid. Is Reagan and a lot of other things. By far the superior actor. Or maybe just had his life together a little bit better.
I thought I saw a few years ago, it was like everybody was buying the Cousin Eddie shirts where it's him in front of an RV and putting stuff up in their yard. And I don't think Randy Quaid is doing well financially. I think he moved to Canada.
At one point he was taking asylum in like Vermont or something, like some state that wouldn't extradite him to California. I don't know.
So,
I think he's got a lot of that worked out.
But
he is on Twitter a lot.
But I remember him putting something on there and it was like, y'all, for the right price, I'll come stand in your yard in front of an RV. If you're going to pay.
Could we get him up here for next year's downtown Christmas stroll?
If the price is right, probably.
Will you run the chamber now? Can you not make that happen? You're the president.
I'll send out a message to Randy.
Yeah. Just tell him.
Hey, all I can do is ask.
Yeah,
all I can do is tell me no.
I mean, I've got him on Twitter. I probably could just send him a DM. I'm sure nobody else is trying that.
Yeah, we'll put him up in the nicest hotel here.
Absolutely. We'll give him something real nice. I just want to tell him, I got you something real nice.
We're going to take him to the Mercantile.
You're going to get some good dinner at the Merc.
And we'll say, give him some more of the yellow.
He wants a little more of the yellow. I wonder if he remembers any of that. Would he morning show guest with us?
Yeah, we're doing this. I'm reaching out to Randy Quaid today.
Right, we're working on this. Is how Holly's presidency works. We start working on things a year in advance. We're going to make it happen. What if that actually happened?
Dear Mr. Quaid.
I mean, last night the lead singer for that one band, Rascal Flatts, he was just at the food line in my dream. I don't know why he was there.
Oh, me.
All right, we got more morning show. It's a morning show overdrive, financed by our friends at New Haven Mortgage. I heard Heather Phillips talking about this the other day. There's a new homeowner credit program. She was talking a little bit about that. I think up to $20,000 for first-time homeowners. So if you've not been a homeowner before, you know someone who's looking to become a first-time homeowner, that's the kind of thing they do at New Haven Mortgage. They know about these programs. They're going to help you get them. Talk to them about that. 1300 MacArthur Street, online at newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio.
Your hometown radio station.
Shannon said, hey, most of that money's buried in the desert.
What money?
Randy Quaid that on Vegas vacation because they're digging around for his money in them cans. You don't remember that? I haven't watched Vegas Vacation in forever. That's a funny one.
I Googled Randy Quaid's email.
Okay. What is it? Did they think it's real?
There's not much information available about Randy Quaid's email, but here's some information about the actor. He is estranged from his brother Dennis. He says that he loves his brother and misses him. Oh. Dennis also has said that he believes Randy should get back into acting.
I think he had a hard time getting anybody to trust him. Didn't he like mothball a couple of projects or just completely derail them?
It says that he was wanted for vandalism.
Yeah. Like at a house they rented. They were renting a house.
My hair smells good.
I think he's got some things a little bit back together. He's got 1 million followers. This is just yesterday. He's looking good.
Send him a DM.
All right. I can't.
randyrealnice@gmail.com.
Is that it?
If it's not, it should be. Jessica Addison said that. It does say he lives on Randy Lane. He named his road after first name Randy Lane.
I think his money trouble and our money trouble are different things. I think he's not doing all that well. Doing better than me. I'm sure the residuals every year on Christmas Vacation are still pushing him through. Because every year around November, he starts really pushing Christmas Vacation stuff on Twitter. And I'm like, he's working on them residuals. The actor who played the delivery boy in the movie, the delivery at the end where he has the jelly,
yeah.
He still makes a few $100s every year in residuals. That guy does.
Fell between the seat, and I'm sorry.
And I'm looking for clothing removal. I'm trying to find out how much they're making.
Remember when we bought this station and someone thought that they were letting a big secret out of the bag when they told everybody what we paid for the station?
Oh yeah.
Like breaking news, Josh and Holly bought Thunder Radio. Here's what they paid for it. And I'm like, nobody gives a shit.
Nobody cares, and it's on the FCC website, so it's public information. Too much. We're up to $120 a point. I just got to update. Warren County jumped to 96. That's too close for comfort, y'all. We cannot. If y'all have not donated $1 a point, you're dead to me. Okay. 150 is my goal. I really wanted 200, but I don't think we're gonna get there. At one point, a judge ordered movie studios to garnish Randy Quaid's wages.
Jessica said he probably makes more off the residuals than most people do all year.
I'm sure. I can't really find a good answer for it. Randy Quaid's reported net worth sits at a staggering negative $1 million. Never mind. We're doing a little better. Chris, y'all jumped. $96 is pretty good. We're at 120. We got to do a little better.
That was a good jump.
Why don't y'all talk some Coffee County trash so I can get everybody around here fired up? I noticed. I don't think that there's the same energy over there this year since I've not stirred up no trouble. Maybe I just need to post a picture of that shirt, tag the right people in it.
They were big, man.
Yes. Find a picture of that. I'll post it later.
No.
Holly.
I'll
go find it and do it myself.
I don't like that kind of tears me up, makes my belly hurt.
Well, the foundation enjoys it. Stop thinking about yourself and think of others for once. You're so selfish. You're so selfish.
I'm really excited. It's going to be a good game. The atmosphere is going to be. I like a good.
It's going to be lit.
Competitive, crowded district basketball game.
If we got any girls left, I think they all got stomach bug.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they all get over that by Friday. I need them to score points. I want them to win, but I need them to score points. I hope they put up 85.
I only got 5. Speaking of basketball, Jacob in the office yesterday, he was standing like the door where you come in, shooting the basketball, hit like 3 in a row.
What?
Yeah. And then did it again later, hit 2.
He needs to spend more of his time working instead of playing with the basketball. Got too much time on his hands. We're gonna give an update here on both sides. Need to get that done. Lioneers, Warren County Lioneers.
The looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
All right, Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive. We're here till 8:30. We're getting some updates on the border battle happening tomorrow night between Coffee County and Warren County basketball. Not only basketball games, obviously, at Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium, a couple of district games, but a big fundraiser. So if you're, sometimes I probably talk too much sports. You know, we do a lot of local sports, and somebody listening to me like, I don't care about local sports, and that's fine. I mean, you should, but that's fine if you don't. But this goes to just such great cause, the fundraising that goes on tomorrow night. So it's the border battle. People are pledging dollars per point on both sides. So right now, I believe Warren County has got $96 per point pledged to the McMinnville Special Games, and they're trying to get that number higher and higher. So for every point Warren County scores, $96 will go to the McMinnville Special Games, and that comes from people doing $1 a point, $2 a point, $1 a point. Let's just add it up. Right now, Coffee County has $120 per point going to the Dream for Weave Foundation. Really want to push that up to about $150 on our end. So I'd really like to make that happen. You can be a part of that. You can call us and just tell us. That's fine, 728-1320. Or you can email me, josh@petersonmediagroup.net. Or you could, there's a pinned post at the top of our Facebook page, facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio. You can see that post and you can comment there, and somebody will catch that comment. They'll reach out to you and get your information. The deadline is past due for the shirts. We're out of those, but you can still pledge, and that money's going to a great cause. So hopefully we'll raise a lot of money. I think last year we did about $27,000 between both charities, and hopefully we can do that again this year. Holly?
Joshua.
Are you listening to me?
Nope.
Chris wants to know what size shirt you wear. He's going to get you a blue shirt to go with them red glasses.
How about a medium?
She's got a red shirt to go with her red glasses, and she's got white glasses too. So that's also very patriotic. It's all good. She's not wearing any Warren County colors. All right, Holly, what are we doing here?
I guess we got to do a little more Thursday /
Yeah, we did that earlier, and then there was supposed to be a Tennessee man, and we got distracted by talking USAID and where they're spending their money, or were.
Yeah, that was this happened in Nashville. Man is accused of peeping in a window of a Nashville apartment where females live.
People are creepy.
People are so creepy.
You remember the Aaron Andrews peephole video from
vaguely,
hotel?
But I know that you remember it well.
Listen, I don't. As a younger male, I may have not been as upset about that as I should have. But as you get a little bit older, I mean, I was young when that happened. And I'm like, well, how do I find that video? But then as I get older, and what happens is then you have a daughter.
Yeah.
And then you want to, then you're like, well,
you understand that how
I'm going to go kill that guy who did that. I mean, he just shot video through the peephole of the hotel. I'm like, how did nobody see that? Like, I think that hotel got hit with I think she got a lot of money out of that hotel.
You can do that. You can put.
He shot through the peephole with his phone.
I didn't think it worked. He
was able to use the Zoom or something to
get out of town.
And that's before the phone videos were even
that good.
But he was able to get it. But I mean, I think they caught him. He got charged, right? And then I think she won millions and millions.
Well, good
of dollars.
for her, because that's gross.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine thinking that you are in a private room, private bathroom, whatever, and that you're alone, only to find out that somebody's watching you? That's so creepy. I went on a trip a long time ago, and
she won $55 million from the hotel.
Good for her.
In the lawsuit. 2-week trial. It was 2008. Like, what kind of cell phone videos were there even in 2008? I was like what was I in 2008? I was 22.
Well, I spoke to a woman one time, and she said that she was she stopped at a public restroom, maybe at a gas station or a rest stop or something. She goes in there to use the bathroom, doing her business, looks up, and she saw a man's face. He had climbed into the ceiling and was looking through like the vent holes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And so now every time I go
is that
into
what
a
you want to see, man?
Right.
Is that what you
Every
want to see?
time I go to a bathroom now, I look to make sure I don't see any eyeballs.
That's a good idea.
I look up, in anything
Look down,
where
look all around.
I'm like, could there be someone hiding and peeping?
I don't blame you. And that's so creepy. So back to, and that's right next to, I think coming up next is they kill cats and then they start killing people, right? So I think that's what happens.
So police report that the incident took place Tuesday after officers responded to a prowler call at the apartments. This was around Hickory Boulevard. There was a woman walking her dog, stated she observed a man in a dark jacket run away from a window of a neighboring apartment where females live. The responding officer posted up across the street when he witnessed a person matching the description walk down the breezeway to the building. Then look into the window of the apartment in question. So he ran off.
Yeah.
Cop pulls up, parks, gonna see if we can
find this guy. Yeah.
He comes back.
Came back. Couldn't help himself.
Couldn't help it. Comes
Just
back.
Could not help himself. And that's just what he's gotten caught doing, right? Who knows what else there is,
I think it's so disgusting. Like that. When men walk by women with like their video cameras, and if a woman's wearing a dress on, I see stories about this happening.
Seen these stories,
where they'll hold the phone and video like underneath the woman's dress. Who does that?
I don't know.
That is so disgusting.
There's
something mentally
something
wrong with you if you're doing that.
There's something wrong.
Or if you have the urge to do that, that is shame on you.
Go talk to somebody. So the man who did I'm back on this Aaron Andrews thing because I'd forgotten kind of what it was. So the guy, Michael David Barrett, was only sentenced to 2.5 years in prison for that video that really shook her life pretty good because it went viral. At least it was before social media was big. Like it was before Twitter or just, the video platforms, TikTok and all that wasn't a big thing at that point. So, I mean, it would have gotten banned off of those sites pretty quick. But 2.5 years in prison doesn't seem like long enough.
No. I wonder if he got watched.
I don't know.
Sure, he didn't have much privacy there.
Right.
Serves him right.
Who knows if he even served that, right? So I was trying to find there were some details on how he was able to get a hold of her room number and stuff. Yeah. I can't remember what they were.
Is she still doing?
Yeah, she still does sideline. And I like Erin Andrews. She's fine, and I'm trying to hate on Erin Andrews, but I feel like that she got a little too cocky in her abilities.
Okay.
And tried to go do bigger work, and she's back to sideline reporting now.
Okay.
I'm in the NFL, which, I mean, nothing wrong with that. I just think she thought she was going to, host these big shows, and it just never really worked out for her, I don't think.
Okay.
So anyway, I've got the plan that he had. I don't know what we're talking about, a story that's 15 years old, but it's worth knowing. So he called the hotel operator from a house phone in the on-site restaurant at the Nashville Marriott, knowing that when he asked to be connected to Andrew's room, the room number would show up on the screen. So he put a lot of thought into this. So he goes he's using the hotel restaurant. So then he said, I want to talk to Erin. Knew she was there. When they forwarded it, it showed the number on that hotel phone. So then he went up to the floor, saw the maid was cleaning the room next to hers. He then requested that room. He used a hacksaw. Okay, so he didn't use the peephole. He got into that room, used a hacksaw to remove the peephole and replaced it with the plug. So there was no peephole there. He had removed that.
Oh.
I thought he shot through the peephole. So
okay.
I forgot about that.
God.
Somebody knocked on the window and scared Holly. That's her sister.
I'm literally going to kill her.
Overreact much?
It scared me. We were talking about peeping toms.
Somebody knocked on the window at the studio.
I'm going to kill her.
I can't wait to see the video of that later.
Shut up.
I forgot we were on video. I can't wait to see it later. It's going to be fantastic.
What a turd.
Shannon laughing.
Today on Thursday, Ashley Parker is the worst person.
That was fantastic. It wasn't. It was.
Shut up. It ain't funny.
Y'all, she screamed.
It scared me.
She jumped over to a whole other chair. Her headphones came off. And here, people on the cameras got a treat there. People on the radio got their ears busted.
Sorry, guys. I spook easy.
She does spook easy.
I didn't even see her pull up.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Shannon said, just spit out my Lucky Charms. Glad to have you with us this morning.
They're magically delicious.
We've got we got a couple minutes here, Holly. What do we got something to do, something to talk about?
No, I'm done.
Well, we got to fill 2 minutes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything. I mean, it's whatever.
Okay, wait. We can go.
I could just give a recap. It's fine. I just didn't know if you had anything you wanted to get out there.
We didn't hold conversation as long
as
I would have liked.
Well, we were going to keep going with conversation, but
I'm having left side chest pain. I'm having a sharp pain in my chest here. I'm not real healthy, so y'all ought not be playing with me like that.
Shannon said that's got to be posted on the Reels and TikTok right there. Yeah, you're going to have to go back and get that.
Could they hear her hit that window?
I don't know if they could or not.
It was loud.
I don't know if it was that loud.
I don't like being scared.
She doesn't like being scared. She doesn't like pranks at all.
Well, paybacks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say about them.
It's a 5-letter word.
Ruff, ruff.
A quick border battle update I gave one at the beginning of the segment. Warren County is about $96 or $97 a point. Coffee County is about $120 a point.
They're gaining on us.
Yeah, Warren County was way behind. They are catching up. So we cannot let them catch us in our own gym. That cannot happen. So make those donations, those pledges, facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio, post at the top of the page, or you can call us 728-1320. You're looking at probably 100, 120. Listen, if you pledge $1 a point and they go out and combine for 150 and you're like, I can't do that. You can, give us what you can give us. It's for a nonprofit. It's for a foundation. Give what you can give. Yeah. I mean, don't go out and make some crazy promise. Don't be like, we'll do $10 a point. And then at the end be like, oh, we can only do $1. I mean, don't do that because we're going to bank on that money for the scholarship fund, speaking of the scholarship fund for the Dream for Wheat Foundation, Monday is the deadline for application. So if you have a student who's a senior athlete at the high school or a senior athlete on any of the high school teams, you got till Monday to get those applications in. So
yes.
You've procrastinated enough. You got to pick up the application by today, tomorrow, so you can fill it out and get it in by Monday.
Yes.
So get that done. The application says one male, one female. That's not correct. That was from a few years ago when we very first started it.
Yeah, fill them out.
So fill them out, turn them in, and we'll award what we can based on the funding that we receive for events like this right here. All right, Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team, over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. Maybe a cash out refinance. Maybe you're in your home and you're good, but it's like, you know what? I like to take advantage of the equity in my home. Maybe your interest rate's a little high. Maybe see if they can bring it down, talk to them, and you can take advantage of that equity and put in a pool or building or whatever kind of improvement you need to do. NewHavenMTG.com and MLS 1477317, New Haven Mortgage.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage your trusted local partner in home ownership.
Let's see the replay of that. We should get all the spook videos from the lightning struck, and I'm sure there's others, and play them all.
It wasn't a knock. You knocking like you were the police. You hit it hard.
And I didn't do anything. She said, you hit it. I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. All right. Thanks for hosting Swap Chat, babe. I got things to do today. I do appreciate it. I gotta take them shirts by the high school there. And
Can I not take them by?
you could
I'll do that.
take them to Katrina at their Ken and Mary's.
I would love to do that.
I think some of them shirts may be the student shirts too. I can't remember what she dropped off there. I know that invoice is out there. Get that check ready. Get Tiffany to sign that before she goes on vacation. Ashley said you need to be better aware of your surroundings. Ashley, she's going to whip your ass. She's not happy.
This one's Terry's.
Okay. Good. She's even got them labeled. Good.
Well, she's got this labeled
Oh.
and this labeled. I'm assuming this is Ken and Mary's.
Yeah. It's a small and an extra large.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just telling her to get them to Katrina.
It's a large. Small and a large. Is that wrong?
I think it was supposed to be an X.
Ashley, you messed up.
I told her XL and small.
Well,
Ashley. But she's not that organized, Jessica. See, she's messed it up. We need an XL up here for Ken. Come back. Because I can't take him the wrong size.
I'm texting her.
She's watching the show.
Is she still
I don't know
watching?
if she's still watching or not. No, there she is. She's bringing the XL back. Don't knock on the window when you get here. Wouldn't it be funny if she did it again and got her again?
That ain't gonna happen twice.
It'd been great if you got up and went out there and just hit
Whipped her?
Just hit her. Just
Water boy tackled her.
yes. She does spook easy. Holly does. What's those? That's the invoice. It's got all the shirts on there. So I gotta get that. But don't get it up to me right now. I'll lose it. I'll throw it away. We need a drive-through radio window. That's the wrong one. I'm supposed to be playing the outro. What's wrong with the programming guy? That's me. That's my fault. So let's try it again. Let's try it again. That's better. That's better. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Thanks for hanging out with us today, 6:30 till 8:30. Be back tomorrow, and we will, of course, try to do better then. I want to tell you about the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. They've stopped doing their grab-and-go breakfast for the winter. Just weren't getting enough people come by. Guys, you got to support the businesses doing their things, and they just won't do it anymore. They do have a couple of big things coming up. Of course, lunch today from 11 until 2. It's fried chicken on Thursdays. But I do know that they got Super Bowl a la carte items, sausage balls, sliders, things like that. And you can do a full Super Bowl party package. Call them about that, 723-2491. Also, tomorrow is the first Friday of the month. And you know what the first Friday of the month means, Holly? It's Shrimp Boil Friday. Old-fashioned Southern shrimp boil. Get your shrimp and all the fixings with it from 5 until 7 at the Mercantile. It's going to be delicious. Take the family up there. 210 North Irwin Street in downtown Manchester. You get your shrimp bowl at 5 o'clock, and then you head on over to the basketball game tomorrow night. So they're in downtown Manchester, where down home cooking meets Southern hospitality. That'll do it for us today. Swap and Chop coming up next. At 9 o'clock, it's the Rick Burgess Show. 12 o'clock, it's Dan Bongino. 3 o'clock, Connecting Coffee County with Tiffany. And then at 6, it's the Ramsey Show. No sports tonight. So you get the night off from sports. High school basketball tomorrow night. And the Predators return Saturday. Predators are on Saturday. It's going to do it for us. Have a good rest of y'all's day.
Yeah, yeah.